It's off the tracks. It's Jet. It's Rafe. We're back.
Yes.
We've got a sports pod for you today. I'm looking at a graphic here. Dude from Buffalo, I didn't see his name, had 8 rushing touchdowns today.
I think he had 5 in the first half.
Holy smokes.
That's a day right there.
That's some Madden Jet Garrett stuff right there.
Yeah,
We got a sports pod for you today.
we do.
We're gonna try and figure out a schedule, a bit of a better schedule for releases.
We're out of whack again.
Yeah, but we'll get back. It's for the better. For the better. Indiana won in football today.
Yep, just went final.
27-11. They beat Tua Tagovailoa's brother. Penix Jr. didn't have that flashy of a day.
No, not as good as
The colors are switching. It's not just green.
Hey, I think that'll be cool.
You think that's cool?
I almost said we should just do that.
We're doing it today. We're switching it up. We had it on green, and
I didn't realize it was the first green.
I didn't-
where
I
it
didn't-
changes.
right,
but it's fine. I think it'll be cool.
I didn't realize either. So I say just jump right into some college football right now that we're talking about it. We're about to watch a little Clemson-Pittsburgh. Watch my boy Trevor Lawrence, who just about an hour ago
Yep.
said that he will declare for the draft after the college football season.
Trevor Lawrence to the Jets confirmed.
Well, I wouldn't confirm it just yet. See, the Jets are
Think the
pretty...
Jets can still screw it up, huh?
That's what the Jets do. The Jets screw things up.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to put it. The Jets are just universally known for messing things up. They'll go 0-15. They'll win their last game of the year.
I'll say I think they got this.
You think they got it?
Yeah. I mean, nobody is there any other teams that are like worse or like
We play the Dolphins
close
tomorrow.
to being as bad as them?
We play the Dolphins
terms of
tomorrow.
record.
We'll lose. We've got the Patriots one more time. We play the Seahawks. Could you imagine we beat the Seahawks? That's the one game
that'd
we
be pretty
win.
good.
No, that would not be good. That would be bad.
I mean, the Seahawks are a good team. You beat them?
I don't want to beat them, Rafe.
I know.
I want to
I'm just kidding.
lose every
I'm just
game.
kidding.
But yeah, he finally said he's going to declare for the draft, which is very good for myself and all Jets fans out there. Gives us something to look forward to, I guess. Because, I used to look forward to Sam Darnold starts, but
Not anymore.
I mean, I do. I love Sam Darnold. I'm a bigger Sam Darnold fan than the next guy, but I don't know. I remember, so they do this thing Clemson does where they like run down this hill. First time I ever saw this, Notre Dame versus Clemson, it was like Halloween a few years ago, 2015, something like that, 16, and it was raining. And I thought like every player was just going to slip and fall.
I was just saying
That was going to be the game.
That's a dangerous
I bet you they're
pregame
in,
ritual.
And I bet you they're in cleats as well.
Yeah.
That's not good. That's no bueno. But yeah, Notre Dame plays yesterday. They win.
They win.
Pretty, do I say convincingly?
I mean, probably. I mean, they played North Carolina, so.
North Carolina's 19 in the country.
I mean,
They got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. North Carolina.
I
I know you love North Carolina. I know you love North
Mitch
Carolina
Trubisky.
quarterbacks.
Hey, he's back.
I know you're a big.
He's back, baby.
Is he playing?
Yeah, he's gonna get the start.
He's starting.
Nick Foles is doubtful, so.
I was gonna say, didn't
we're
they
going
put
to
in
Mitch.
Didn't they put in some?
We're going back to Mitch.
I know you're excited about that. I'm excited about that.
I don't know. Maybe a change will be good again. Maybe we just need to keep changing when
Right.
things start going bad. Just go back.
What's their
go back
record
and
right
forth.
now?
I don't even remember.
I don't even know. It's pretty easy to remember the Jets record. You just got to keep track of how many
We're
weeks.
5-5 right now.
5-5.
About to play the Packers.
Did I predict 7-9? Was that my prediction
I
for
have
them?
that somewhere. Let me go find it. I'm pretty sure it was something like that.
I would not be surprised if we are both right about the Jets and Bears record. Honestly.
Yeah. They lost to the Vikings, but that wasn't the Vikings game you said they were going to lose.
I said they would lose a Vikings
game.
game.
Yeah, they still have another Vikings game.
I said they would lose a Vikings game. I think I said that they would lose the one. I don't know. I said they'd lose the second one. I didn't think they'd lose the first one. But
I don't know if this is the one. I should have labeled it. Nope, this isn't it. This is my college paper.
attaboy. I just love how organized we are here on
knows?
Off the Tracks.
I can't find it anyway. So it was something like that. We'll find it later.
Yeah, but you really got to watch these guys run down the hill because it's like if one person falls,
It's
they're
over.
all
Especially if they're in the back.
yes. If one person falls, it's game over.
I just want to see it happen one time. That'd be hilarious.
It's game over.
Maybe it happens right now.
That would be crazy.
That'd be hilarious.
I don't know if it'd be hilarious as long as Trevor Lawrence doesn't get hurt.
I think he already went. I don't know. For some
well,
reason.
he did. He and ETN.
Yeah, they went by
They're seniors,
themselves.
I guess maybe the captain's
Oh.
gonna go first.
Maybe. Yeah, they're booking it. They got police officers with them and everything. Look at that guy.
Dude, this police
in the front of
officer
the pack, dude.
needs to be in the NFL, bro.
Dude, he's way ahead of everybody.
You love to see
He's
it.
got to wait up on him.
You love to see it. Other college football news. Alabama plays Auburn, but we chose. See, look, they're jumping and everything.
Yeah, man.
It's like, dude, one trip and fall, you're done for. But no, Alabama plays Auburn, the Iron Bowl. We decided to watch Clemson instead. I kind of made that
He
decision.
decided.
It was a bit of
sitting back here.
Is a bit of an executive decision. I love watching the gold helmets
Yeah.
beat Clemson again. That makes me happy. I don't hate Clemson though. I
No,
think
you're about to get their quarterback.
well, absolutely. He's just a beautiful man. I love Trevor Lawrence. 16, number 16. Like the amount of games I hope the Jets lose.
Remember whenever we first started these and you weren't fully in on this whole train?
I just want something to look
And now
forward
here
to.
we are.
Like I know that if we bring Sam Darnold back, like it won't be a bad thing, but it's not as fun. You
Right.
know?
Yeah. I mean, shiny new toys are always better than the old ones.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
I want this new toy.
Yep.
I
Christmas is coming. It's gonna be a little bit later for the Jets,
absolutely. It's gonna
But-
be April.
hey,
If you're a Jets fan,
or
draft
early,
day,
depending on the way you look at it.
right? If you're a Jets fan, draft day is always Christmas Day because you always have a top 5 pick. Well, we picked 11th last year, but that was because Sam Darnold kind of carried us. The thing about Sam Darnold is you've never really seen him with a solid team.
Yeah.
You've seen him with the Jets for 4 years, 3 years, 3 years. You've seen him with the Jets for 3 years, and it's like he's never had anything. So I hope if and when the Jets do get the number 1 overall pick that he goes somewhere good and can win some football games, which I fully expect he will. I really do think he will.
Yeah. Send him to the Bears.
Maybe the Bears. I want a little A-Rob.
Man, I hope they keep him.
I think A-Rob might be gone.
He might be. He might be.
I do like A-Rob, and if he does, I hope he comes to the Jets. Here's the thing about the Jets. I don't think the Jets will, because I think they have Denzel Mims, who's a rookie. They are probably going to draft another wideout. I don't think they'll go out and sign anyone as far as that goes and break the bank on it.
Yeah.
Some guys I do hope they keep. I hope they keep Jameson Crowder, who statistically is the top receiver in the league right now, even though he's getting targeted about 50 times a game because there's no one else. Braxton Berrios, good slot receiver. I'm a big fan, but everyone else, get him out of there.
Get him out.
Get him out.
Send
Not
him.
a fan. What about the Bears, man? What are you thinking for the Bears in the offseason?
They probably won't even do anything. Keep. I mean, honestly, do what they can to keep their defense about the same as it is. Or, I mean, obviously improve if you can.
Right.
Because their defense is still really good.
Just
And-
quarterback away, man.
Yep, pretty much.
Bears had a quarterback. They're contenders.
Yeah. I'm just worried that there's some guys that don't want to be there anymore because we keep losing. Not as,
But you're not losing.
not as bad as what is seen. I don't know. I
Right.
always get worried about that whenever my teams start losing. I'm like, God, we're going to lose everybody. I don't know why I'm like that, but I am.
I mean, you want to talk about losing everyone. How about the Cincinnati Reds?
Yeah.
You look at the shirt, Cy Young shirt. I saw something today that the Reds have not even begun to speak with Trevor Bauer. So they're trying to trade Sonny Gray,
Yeah, I saw that.
gauging a trade for Sonny Gray. What
Why?
are we doing?
Why even?
What are we doing?
The pitching rotation was the best aspect
baseball.
of the whole game last
It
year.
was the best in baseball. Why change it? Just
I don't know.
keep them. Bring in
Build around them
Yes.
to win. It's like building around a superstar.
I was
What you're
here
supposed to do.
I was here Wednesday, which was when they made that trade, and it's like is it a stupid trade? Not like a stupid trade, but it's like
But,
why?
I mean, you give up a prospect for what?
Exactly. I mean, you gained a 4th-round pick, which could be decent, but
Yeah,
probably not.
I did read they were pretty high on that 4th rounder. I think he's a pitcher, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe he's good. I don't know.
Staying with baseball, I know it's tough considering it's November, end of November. I mean, December is literally, 3 days away. It's tough to even find anything on baseball. But the Phillies, we talked about this a little bit before the pod started. The Phillies have said that they will not re-sign JT Realmuto because they cannot afford him, and they said that they have lost $2 billion this season.
That's crazy. I mean, it wasn't a full season, but still, that's how many games they play? 60?
60.
60 games of no, revenue basically at those games at all. No fans, no people buying concessions, no people buying merchandise there. I mean, they still made money off merchandise. People probably bought online and stuff, but I'm sure they make plenty at the, team shops in the stadiums. So, yeah, it's definitely believable that they lost that much money.
And it's just like you look at it and it's like, how much money do you think that these other teams have lost? And I know that not everyone is paying the amount of money that they're paying and putting into Bryce Harper, JT Realmuto. But at the same time, I think they also signed Zach Wheeler, didn't they? Which was, they signed him for a bunch of money. They're paying a lot of money into players, but still, like, you got to look at some of these teams that lost a bunch of money and just how much that's going to affect them even moving forward into the future seasons. I mean, you're a business major.
Sort of.
Sports management major.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I mean, it obviously, with the Phillies coming out and saying that, it's affecting teams. I mean, who knows how much it'll affect the Reds and how much they will put into Trevor Bauer, Maybe they didn't lose that much. Maybe they did. I'm sure they probably lost close to it. But, yeah, I mean, teams with free agents that they want to keep is probably going to make it a lot more difficult whenever you're relying on some of those revenue sources and they're just not there anymore.
Right.
It's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. I mean, you freaking concession stands alone. Gee whiz.
Yep.
The amount of money that we're paying for hot dogs and stuff at baseball games.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Cincinnati used to do this like dollar hot dog thing.
$1 hot dog, that's unheard of.
Dollar dogs is what they called them. Oh, they were beautiful. We'd go up, we'd get like 20 hot dogs before the game.
Jeez.
Eat them all. Dude, their hot dogs were so good. Their hot dogs were so good.
20 dogs for $20.
Now you can get, for $20, you can only get like 4 hot dogs now.
Unbelievable.
They would do it on Sundays. They would do the dollar hot dogs, but man, they were good, and we'd eat every one.
I feel like it's been forever since I've been to a Reds game.
I know. Now they've got Frisch's Big Boy. Is that how you say it? Is it Frisch's?
Something, I don't know. I just always call it Big Boy.
Yeah. They've got this chicken basket. I don't know if you've ever eaten it. I know you're a big chicken basket.
I love chicken. I can always go for a chicken basket, but I don't think I've even ever eaten there.
You need to try it. They have them at the game. We get them before every game.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's delicious. It's some of the best chicken I've ever had in my life. And that's saying a lot. You got the Iron Gate.
Yeah.
You got Dairy Queen here.
That is saying a lot.
Dairy Queen's got some good ones. You know we love Dairy Queen over here at Off the Tracks.
We love some Dairy Queen.
But yeah, a lot of teams losing money. But do you think that's carrying over in all sports?
Yeah, 100%.
It's not even a think. I feel like it's everyone's losing money.
Everybody is, for sure.
Do you think that will cause so I said $5 hot dog at Reds games. Do you think that's going to make prices on stuff go up?
Maybe tickets. I don't know if you'll see a huge jump in the concession prices. I mean, maybe it kind of depends, honestly, because a lot of stadiums have contracts with food providers. There's these companies that will go into stadiums and put it in the restaurants and put in the food. So it probably honestly depends on those companies and not the teams or the stadiums. I don't know how those contracts work though,
right.
But you probably see some ticket prices go up for a little bit whenever fans can actually come back, but probably not too long because, I mean, I'm sure every fan in America is itching to get back to a live sports game, so I'm sure they'll make plenty of money back pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think you're going to see a lot of sellouts.
Yeah.
Especially right out of the gate, simply because, people just want to go to a sporting event. It doesn't matter what it is. Like,
Yeah.
we just want to go back and
It's like Disney World. I think obviously they shut down completely for a while there whenever everything first started happening. And then when they opened back up, though, even with restrictions and stuff, I think they made like plenty of money
and
back.
they weren't even closed, but for a few months, if that.
So, I mean, you take something like that away from people, they're going to miss it.
Right.
And they'll come back quickly.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so excited for wrestling for fans to come back. I think it'll help everybody, even WWE. Like, I would love to watch a WWE event with fans, even though I hate WWE.
It'll be electric. You talking about WWE though, man? They got a nice feud going on. Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens.
They do.
I'm very excited for that one. I'm a big Kevin Owens fan. I like Kevin Owens a lot.
Kevin Owens is great. Glad they haven't ruined him yet.
I was going back watching on WWE Network, going back and watching some old Raws.
I love doing that.
I watched Undertaker had his little final goodbye or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And so I went back and watched that Bad Blood match with he and Shawn Michaels. My God, it's got to be, that one. Great one. And I'm just watching. I'm trying to watch them, get into it a little bit, see some feuds. Still Rocky Maivia.
Yep.
Out here. I don't know, man. 1997 Shawn Michaels was kind of annoying on the mic. Wasn't that good.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels, I don't know. He was great. I don't know. I don't think he really hit his stride until he left initially. I think he got hurt or something, and he was out for a little bit. And then he was like the commissioner there for a while or whatever during the Attitude Era. And then I think he really hit his stride when he came back. And it was around the time DX was formed and everything. But
yeah,
yeah,
Shawn Michaels still was a great wrestler.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He just wasn't that good on the mic because the click was like annoying. I think that was what it was supposed to be, though. It was kind of be like, you get off my screen. But,
yeah.
It is what it is. Continuing in the NFL, the Lions fire Matt Patricia and their general manager today.
Yep. Sitting at 4-7 right now.
Yeah. Matt Patricia just wasn't the man for the job, I don't think.
Nope. I don't think the Lions are terrible.
No, I absolutely don't think I think Matthew Stafford does not get enough love.
No, he doesn't, honestly.
He's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a great, great, great quarterback. And some of the things that he does, and this is the eternal truth in all sports. Everyone's got that guy. The NFL's Patrick Mahomes. Matthew Stafford, if Patrick Mahomes did some of the things that Matthew Stafford does, it would be shoved down our throats on ESPN, Bleacher Report, Twitter, everything for a week. But Matthew Stafford does them, and you don't even see them.
Yeah.
And part of that is, I'm not saying the Chiefs are not a small market team at all, but Detroit is a small market team. No one wants to watch Detroit play football because they're not that good. But who knows? They could bring an interim coach in, rip off 5 games in a row, maybe a wild card. You never know.
He'd easily get in still.
I mean, I've watched some Lions games, because we have that DirecTV ticket, the game day,
the Game
ticket.
Pass or whatever.
Yeah, whatever. And so I've watched a lot of football, but the Lions are not that bad. That's a great ball. That's a great ball thrown by Trevor. Clemson came out, they went 3 and out, they got a pick. Trevor's throwing a touchdown. You love to see it. There's Kenny Pickett. He's for Pittsburgh. He's pretty solid.
It's like he's got. Why is every quarterback in college just have long hair now? What's going on? What's going on there?
My boy Ian Book doesn't. I love Ian Book.
True.
I love Ian Book. He's been playing crazy good, man. He's gonna stay a year, hopefully. Hopefully, I'm a big Ian Book fan. My mom's not.
No.
Mom's not. Me and Mom are Notre Dame fans. We watch Notre Dame. Dad and all that, whatever. But Mom's not a big Ian Book fan.
No.
I'm a big Ian Book fan. Mom's not a big Brian Kelly fan. I'm a big Brian Kelly fan. I don't know, man. He hasn't really won anything big, but we got breaking news. Oh, that's Matt Patricia.
Oh. Yeah.
I just think the thing with Matt Patricia is if you're with the Patriots, you're probably going to get a job somewhere.
Yeah.
You're going to have the opportunity
we work under Bill Belichick. I mean.
Right. You look at it, Josh McDaniels with the Colts, that whole situation, the Colts, Josh McDaniels might not be that good of a coach. And you're seeing it. The offense for the Patriots has not been that good this year.
Yeah.
Matt Patricia, it's like you look at it, the Lions have not been good at all since Patricia's been there. So, I mean, was it Tom Brady?
I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. I think it was a little bit of both, honestly, because I mean, Tom Brady's not doing the greatest, obviously, right now
Right.
in Tampa. I honestly think it was a little bit of both. I think they needed each other, to be
Yeah.
honest. But
So you're saying
Who
he's a
knows?
system quarterback? Is that what you're
I
saying?
mean, maybe a little bit. Maybe I don't know how. I wouldn't think he's still adjusting to Tampa right now, but who knows? I I don't know. I can't remember what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something else too.
I just
but-
think that, I mean, you're looking at it. Joe Judge, the New York Giants, he was like a wide receiver coach in New England, and the Giants hired him to be the head coach.
Yeah.
It's just,
It's
it's
Mhm.
kind of like how you look at colleges like Notre Dame. Notre Dame has had, like, under Lou Holtz and all that. That was when Notre Dame was like really good. And you look at some of the guys that were on that staff. Urban Meyer was on that staff. There's a few other
Yeah.
guys that were on that staff that got jobs in the NFL, in college, in whatever it may be. Because when you're on a staff on an elite football, basketball, baseball team, I mean, you're gonna
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. If you're looking to employ someone, there's the first place you're going to look. You're going to look at someplace that's
Right.
successful, someplace that breeds greatness. And, I mean, it's a no-brainer at that point. You
absolutely.
just get whoever you can get from there.
Yeah. College basketball, we talked about it on Wednesday. We got college basketball back.
We do.
The Indiana Hoosiers, I thought they played really well.
Yeah,
Gosh, that
I'm
hurt.
I'm pretty excited about their freshman group.
Yeah. Christian Lander. They got this Geronimo guy that me and Dylan really like. I can't think of his first name. Gosh dang it. I don't think it's going to come to me. They got this Geronimo guy that Dylan and I really like. Anthony Leal.
Yep.
He's a good one. They have
Trey
another
Galloway.
one, Trey Galloway. He didn't play too bad. I think that Trace Jackson Davis, I know he's not a freshman, but Trace Jackson Davis, I'm a big Trace Jackson Davis fan. He switched to number 23, actually.
He did switch numbers.
Uh,
I don't know how much that had to do with Christian Lander being he's number 4 right now, isn't he?
Landers 4, yeah.
So I don't know how
Fantasy.
much that had to do with
I'm a big
that, but
fantasy fan.
Yeah. Let's
Who
see,
else?
here we
Who
go.
else?
Jordan Geronimo.
Jordan Geronimo. Gosh, me and Dylan were just hyping him
Freshman.
up the whole game. I think we might have some potential here in Bloomington.
Yeah, for sure. I think it'll be interesting to see if Trace Jackson Davis stays again after this year. I hope he does.
OP stays all 4 years.
Yeah. We'll see how long we can keep Christian Lander for.
Yeah, he had a double-double. I think he had 26 and 12 or 13.
Yeah.
Uh,
Although he did reclassify, so he graduated a year early.
I'm not talking about Lander. I'm talking about Trace Jackson.
I'm
Davis.
talking about Lander real
Oh,
quick. Sorry. So, and I don't know the rule on the NBA draft exactly. Like, I don't know the age rule or if it's just you have to play a year in college. So maybe he'll have to stay. I don't know.
I think
though.
you have to be 18 and play a year in college, don't you?
Maybe we'll look at
Or
it
like
here.
play a year, like a
I know
pro
there's
year.
been I
can't
know
come out of
there's
high
been
school.
something. I know that. I know there's been something where the NBA has been trying to change the rule. I don't know what to though. But
I think they want to do it. Here's how I would do it, okay? I would say you can come out of high school. You can come out of high school if you want,
yeah,
right? But if you
I think this is what they're wanting to change it to. What you're about to say.
you can come out of high school if you want, but if you go to college, you have to go for 3 years.
Yeah. I think they were wanting to change it to something like that.
That's how I think it should go. And you look at it, man, I don't see an issue with having players make money off of their name and image and likeness.
I don't see a problem with it either.
I don't see a problem with it either. Like, I'm not seeing an issue with it at all, if you ask me. And it's like, because the rule is, if the rule wasn't so, like, widespread and stupid, then it would be fine. You know, when you have guys like Trevor Lawrence doing a foundation, like a charity for coronavirus back whenever it was, May, something like that, and you get all that money taken away, you have to give it back, which they obviously got it settled, but, you know.
Mm-hmm. So this is saying, this is according to draftsite.com, that a player must be 19 years old during draft calendar year and at least one season has passed since graduation of high school. So, I mean, I guess if he's 19 during the draft year, he'll be fine. But
Well, he won't be.
true, he could
should
be
a
18. I
senior.
don't know. I'm not about to go look into how old Christian Lander
Yeah,
is,
that
what his
would-
birthday is. Anyway, who knows?
But I'm all for people making money off their name.
Yeah, I am too.
Because, like, I mean, you look at Destroying. I was a big Destroying fan. I still am. But he literally had to drop his college scholarship at UCF because he was making money off of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
What's the issue? But the thing is if it's not if it doesn't help the NCAA, then
They're not going to be for it.
They don't want it.
Yeah.
Is it stupid? Yeah, but that is just the way it is, unfortunately. And will that change? Probably not for a while.
Here you go. Here's a fun idea that just popped up on my computer. How about the Lions hiring Jim Harbaugh?
That would be something that you should want them to do, considering the Lions in your freaking division.
It says Lions hiring Jim Harbaugh would be cruel irony for Michigan football fans.
It really would be, because Detroit's in Michigan. I didn't even think of it like that.
That's funny.
Man, I really, honestly hate Jim Harbaugh and Michigan. Jim Harbaugh is a terrible coach. Bad coach.
Every time I see him with his mask on and his headset
And he looks
inside
like
the
a
mask,
duck.
I just laugh because it looks so ridiculous.
He looks like a duck.
It's so funny.
It's crazy to me. Will this be the last pod before high school basketball for Candleton starts for boys?
When's your first game?
Saturday.
Possibly.
Will we get another one in during the week?
I don't know.
maybe?
I mean, that's all up to you now because I'm free all week.
All right. I guess we'll figure it out. So if I get out of practice one day, I'm like, hey, you want to shoot a pod?
Get in here and let's do it.
Let's do it. I'm in. I want to get some interviews in. We're wanting to do a media day. Wow, Michigan State goes up on Northwestern early. That's a big one. Anyways, we're wanting to get some media days in, interview some players from Candleton, maybe some coaches.
Yeah.
Depends. Do a little something. A shorter pod today.
Shorter pod.
This is what we're trying to do.
Yep.
Make them more watchable.
Yep.
For you guys. It's about a half hour today. The last one was about 52, which wasn't that much longer. We'll start doing some pods, maybe talk about some other things in the world. Let us know what you want us to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
It'll probably be like a combination of like, shoot, I don't even know.
Who knows? Whatever.
Who knows?
Whatever comes up.
Whatever arises when we go off the tracks.
That's right.
Trevor Lawrence.
That wasn't cringy.
Oh, yeah. What?
You just used the line. You just used
Exactly.
our tagline.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Hey, I like it.
All right.
Hey, I like it, dude.
All right.
I like it.
Jets play tomorrow. I get to go get embarrassed in front of all my friends again
Happens.
when we play the Dolphins.
It happens, man. Sometimes, hey, you just got to say, you know what? We're about to get this guy.
I hope. It's off the tracks. Jet. It's Rafe. Peace.